run. Okay, this is another episode of Reality Is. So I'm making this video because we have an issue with Xsport Fitness. And you all know when there's a problem with a company, I always say that we need to talk about it, address it, and make our complaints to Better Business Bureau, do whatever it takes, because they take your money and you get poor service. So this is my sister right here. She's had an issue with Xsport Fitness, and I'm going to make sure that it get rectified ASAP. All right, talk about it.
I was a member of Xsport Fitness for probably about 6 months. I had to stop going because of my health. So when I spoke with customer service, the young lady stated to me that I needed to get a doctor's note from my doctor stating that I was up under his care and that I would not be able to resume working out until he releases me. So upon doing that, I did call and speak with my doctor and had him to give me a note. So she told me to take it to Xsport Fitness in Melrose Park, Illinois, and speak with the manager in regards to them putting a freeze on my account. When I got there that evening, I got there approximately probably about 5:15, 5:30. So I sat there, I spoke with a young lady. The young lady at the facility had no clue to what paperwork she needed to fill out or the form or where it was. So in return, she had to call the general manager to have him to walk her through what she needed to put on the form, as well as find out what the form was. So she said, have a seat. I sat down. So now, at this time, it's like 5:30, 5:45. I'm still sitting here. So she was like, well, do you have the doctor's note? I said, yes. The doctor's note stated that I was up under my doctor's care and I could not do workout until further notice. So when she read this doctor's note to the general manager, Andrew, he told her that she needed to come back and tell me that he needed a specific date. In return, I told her that was none of his business. And no, I was not going to call my doctor back and get a specific date. So she said, okay. She explained to him what I had said. So by this time, he comes out the back. So I'm still sitting here. He waits on a bisexual couple. He talked to them. He typing on his computer and everything. So now I'm looking at this other guest that's passing by. And he's holding full-blown conversation with these people. So I took my arm and I was like, I'm still sitting here. And he was like, oh, I'm so busy. I just got to complete this. I just got to complete this. I got to get it done. I got to get it done. I said, but in the meantime, I'm sitting here waiting to talk with you and you're talking to other guests. Well, I'm just not going to be bothered with you. I'm not going to even talk to you. You can call customer service. So I said to him, I said, well, why do you think I'm here? I said, I did call customer service, and customer service was the one that told me to come here so that you can help me out. I told him, I said, this is how you treat your guests. I said, and then on top of that, you're the general manager. So I asked the young lady, I said, what is his name? And she said, his name is Andrew. I said, what is his birth name? And she turns around and asks him. Now, mind you, he's sitting right where I can see him. And he was like, I'm not giving her anything. I'm not telling her what my name is. And I told him, I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I said, because at the end of the day, I will have my last say. Like that. So he was like, well, I don't have time to deal with this. I don't have time to deal with this, you know, and got up from his chair, mind you, while I'm still sitting here waiting to speak with him, and got up and walked away across the room, put his headphones on, act just like I was not even still standing there. At the end of the day, I still never got my problem solved. So I asked the young lady in return, I said, well, who is over him? And she said she didn't know. She would have to go ask. Naturally, she went and asked him. He must have told her, oh, don't come back and talk to her. She never returned. Now, it's almost 7 o'clock, and I'm still in this facility waiting on this GM, Andrew, to talk to me, and he never came back. So now I'm upset and I'm frustrated because you're talking about my money that you're taking out of my account every month, and I have not been attending since the end of August Now, mind you, it's now March at $39 a month. I need my money back. So when I left the company, I told the gentleman standing at the front, I said, well, you can tell him that this little black lady here, this will not be the end of it.
Okay, so this is what I be talking about when we talk about customer service and company representations of their customers. These companies collect money all the time. If the customer service rep told my sister to go to the facility with a legitimate doctor's note, it was the general manager's position to take that note and do the proper procedure and put the account on hold, which he did not do. So what we're going to do, Xsport Fitness, going forward, we're going to start tweeting for about a month. We're going to start making videos in relation to Xsport Fitness, and we're going to be your new advertising. And then we're going to write the Better Business Bureau until some action is taken. And if these are the kind of managers that you have in your facility, right, it is very questionable your customer service skills and how you attend and how you care for your customers, because that is a form of discrimination. Whether it's color or gender is discrimination, and that we will not tolerate. You all have a good day.